for a few select comments. I want a hand for Robbie Copeland. Uncle Rob. Be kind to those guys. All right, Claire, who's your favorite brother?
Robbie. Willie, Robbie. Yeah. Where's Tom?
Yeah,
Tom is my favorite brother. Right over there, Tom.
Would you speak up, please?
Yeah, can you hear me, Tom?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, you're pissed off because she didn't say Tom. No, but I was born between the twins and Ann.
Right.
So you'll know why I'm screwed up. No, really, there was two families, there was the older family and the younger family. And the younger family consisted of like Chris and Jimmy, Willie, Robbie, and Ann, that's how we were called. And anyway, we were really brought up by our older brothers and sisters, Tom and Claire and the disciplinarian Mary. Yeah. Get up to bed. Oh yeah. And the twins would always say, "Oh, did you?" This is during the war. The twins would always say, "Hey Mary, did you hear about those guys down there on Colburn Street? They got captured by the Germans, and they got to stay up about another half hour, by pulling all this stuff." And Mary would fall for it, But anyway, can you see Mary or Claire coming down the street with the twins and Ann? Ann looked like Shirley Temple, and me, going down Merrimack Street in Lowell, and people would come up and say, "Oh my God, look at these twins! Are they identical? They're so gorgeous! They're precious! Are they identical? Oh yeah, they're identical. And look at Shirley Temple!" And of course, asshole. I get no attention at all. So what I had to do for survival is I had to show up. Like notice me, right? So my brother John, at the family parties, he would say, "Watch Rob. He'll eat a bar of Lifebuoy soup." And so, I'd eat so whatever he said, I would do, just to get attention. And I would be blowing bubbles for about 3 days. But anyway, there is a story. The twins, by the way, were very, very smart. I don't know. I think they sucked out all the intelligence genes before I got there. So anyway, when they were in high school, they were very good in chemistry. And so Mr. Conway, who was the college chemistry teacher, said, "I can get you guys a job, down at the boot mill." So anyway, they went down to the boot mill, and right around that time, all of the mills were leaving and going south because of the cheaper labor and so forth. So anyway, they were working for a while. When the mills moved, they were laid off. That was their summer jobs. So anyway, Jim gets the newspaper and he says, "Hey, there's an ad in the paper for some work down at the engine shop. I'm going to go apply." So he went down for the interview, and the guy said, "Well, what kind of experience have you had?" He says, "Well, I was a diesel fitter." He says, "Oh, we can use you. Start Monday." So then he comes home, he tells Will, says, "Hey, Will, I got a job." "Yeah, really? Where?" "Down at that engine repair shop down there." He says, "Well, I'm going down too." So Will goes down there and he says, "Hey, I'd like a job." He says, "Well, what experience have you had?" He says, "Well, I worked in the boot mill, and I used to sew the crotches onto the women's bloomers." And he says, "Hey, wait a minute, this is an engine repair shop, a refurbishment." He says, "Oh, you hired my brother?" He says, "Well, yeah, because he was a diesel fitter." He says, "No, not the kind of diesel fitter you're thinking of." He says, "When I get through sewing those crotches into the girls' bloomers, he would take them, put them over his head like this, and all I heard all day long was, 'Diesel fitter! Diesel fitter!'" they were talking. They were talking about, you know, when you get older, you get sometimes, you know, sometimes you have Alzheimer's, you know. And there's a story about these three old ladies. They're in their 90s, and they were living together, you know. And one of them was upstairs, and the other two were down at the kitchen table. The one upstairs was getting into the bathroom, you know, and she says, "Oh, into the bathtub." Was I getting into the bathtub or out? I forget. Help, help. So the two girls down at the kitchen table, one says, "I'll go find out what's going on up there." So she starts going upstairs, and she gets 1 foot in one step, 1 foot in the lower step. And she says, "Was I going up the stairs or down the stairs? I forget. Help, help." So the one left at the kitchen table says, "Oh my God, those two will be the death of me yet. Thank God I'm not like them. Knock on wood." Was that the front door or the back door? Anyway, Mike and I, my son Mike and I play golf with the twins down at West Palm Beach, and we played a few months ago. And Jim had a bad day. We'll beat him. The two best balls that Jim hit all day was when he stepped on a rake in the sand trap. Oh, that's the dirty hours began. Oh, jeez. Oh, get the hook? Okay. But anyway, listen, speaking of those pennies that we used to get, every Thursday my father would give us pennies.
We got 2 rabbits.
Oh, you got, yeah, well, we were the cutest.
We were the cutest.
We got 2. But anyway, so Jim and Will, I got you a penny here in this box, and Will, I got you a penny. But these are special pennies. These are the first Lincoln pennies, 1909, with VDB written on it. The designer of the penny, Victor D. Brenner. You know, when you say pennies, you never get that one. So anyway, this is in honor of Papa. Nice. Yeah. 2 pennies. Don't spend them. Anyway, I got some other stuff for you too, but anyway, that's the special prize. Well, I know you're religious, and in honor of the Pope going to Israel, here's a gold coin, seriously, and for Jim too, of the Pope going to Israel. Really, there's 2 of them here. Hey, it's 2009, so I guess it's the German Pope.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say 209.
So, Will, give one of these to your brother.
Thank you, love.
And happy birthday, and many, many more, Will. May we be here, you know, for the 100th, right? For the 100th. What's that? Get the hook. Let's go to me.
I have to tell a story about Will.